So, Lonsdale Golf Club is, should I point that anywhere?
It's been a bit sticky sometimes, but it's meant to there somewhere.
No.
Oh, no, right.
I'll just do it. Okay. Point Lonsdale Golf Club's about 100 years old. It was bankrupt, and the committee decided to save the club by subdividing some of the existing golf course that was depleted and buying some adjacent farmland and extending their golf course. That red dots the building, extending their golf course around this large body of water called Lake Victoria. So that's where it is relative to Melbourne. Allegedly I was conceived there, so I've been, it makes me dizzy thinking about it, but I've been going here all my life, and it is an incredible place in how prehistoric it is, and the golf course is on a tertiary dune system, so I've surfed all my life as well, so when you're offshore and look back, you see that prehistory of a very eroded coastline and silhouettes that are very soft, undulating, and we wanted, well, I thought this building looked a bit like a giant fossil of a prehistoric stingray that had landed on the site and then been exposed through erosion. So there's car parking here. The 9th, anyone who plays golf, that's the 9th hole. There's a little kiosk here. It's a children's play area. This is very much about community. And that's the first tee, and the pro shop and managers in here. And you're meant to be able to start that. And the views to the west are out to the north, sorry, are out to Lake Victoria. Landscape hasn't established yet. This was completed at the end of last year. And for a club that was on its knees, facing bankruptcy, since this building is open, they've doubled their membership. They've gone from 500 members to over 1,000. And they sold, after not having sold a block of land for nearly 2 years, they sold 9 the week this opened. There's a bit of COVID frenzy, I guess, with that, but people saw the facility. It's an ageing population down there, and some of the initial drawings, and it provides a community centre that didn't exist in Point Lonsdale at all. So the colour, I was down on site one day and it rained, and sand around the side shed went that colour, and I said to the renderer, that's it. Also the bark on tea tree is the same colour as the building, so we coloured a rough cast render on these blade walls that cut through the building. That's a restaurant that seats 80 people. There's a bar that services that, connected to a bar that services the golfers' lounge, which is pushed out into the golf course. That can be, there's a big sliding door, so they can have a function for 130, 150 people. So kids down there who are getting married can have it here. There's also 12 is a multi-purpose room. They need places to have wakes in Point Lonsdale. So we had a few little smaller spaces that were interspersed between bathrooms, and so I collected all of those to allow for conferences for small businesses on the coast to go and be serviced by the main kitchen, which services the lounge and the restaurant. It's admin and pro shop, golfers' change and toilets and storage and back of house. So you can see some of that undulation happening in the building, and it is meant to be quite grounded, even though it's a very modest building. It was built for a bit under $6,000 a square metre, including the commercial kitchen and playground cost about $1 million. So I'm pleased that we kept it feeling almost domestic in scale, even though you can have larger functions. You can see the views down to the lake. And they're a very warm tone, so there's always reference back to sandy colours and textures. So it's the main dining room looking to the lake. It's a folded ceiling. There's slight maritime references in the use of timber, battening and clinker hulls and so forth. But it's meant to have a casual feel. And that's the lounge going out into the golf course, hence the selection of colour of carpet. So it looks like you're sitting on the fairway when you're having a drink after. So there's the bar in the golfer's lounge, fireplace, just as an idea of club. Although it's open to the public. This is, anyone can go there, go to the restaurant. The golfer's lounge is private for membership, but it interconnects to the restaurant. And hopefully it sits quite comfortably in that golf environment. That's it.